We're going to follow the money. I mean, we are literally going to track the entire journey of an order from a customer's very first click all the way to the final cash deposit. This is the SAP order to cash process. And, it's basically the central nervous system for any company that sells, well, pretty much anything. So let's dive in and see how it all works. Just imagine for a second, what if your sales team, your warehouse crew, and your accountants could all just communicate perfectly? No lost notes, no conflicting spreadsheets, just one single shared understanding of every single order. What would that kind of clarity actually change for a business? Well, the answer to that question is integration. It's all about breaking down those walls between departments, the infamous silos, and creating one single intelligent system. It's kind of the difference between a clumsy orchestra where everyone's playing their own tune and a symphony that works in perfect, beautiful harmony. And this really shows the two worlds a business can live in. I mean, look at this. On the left, you've got total chaos. Sales, shipping, finance are all working from different information, and that just leads to costly errors and frustrating delays. But then on the right, you see order. An integrated process creates this smooth highway for information, delivering accuracy, speed, and just total clarity. It's a real night and day difference. Okay, so let's actually follow that journey. The order to cash process, or O2C, as you'll often hear it called, it covers the entire life of a sale. I mean, from the very first customer inquiry all the way through to getting that payment. It's a journey with a few really key stops along the way. So this whole journey unfolds in 5 main stages. It all kicks off with pre-fills, right? That's where a customer might ask for a price quote. Once they say yes, we move into sales, and the official order gets created. Next up, it's over to shipping to pick, pack, and send out the goods. Then the billing department jumps in to generate the invoice, and finally, accounting marks the payment as received. See? A really clean, logical flow from start to finish. But how does SAP make sure all these stages are perfectly connected? Well, the secret is this kind of digital paper trail. Think of it like a chain of digital dominoes. Every single step creates a document that is electronically tied to the one right before it, which then automatically triggers the next action. And the core concept that makes this all possible is the preceding document. The easiest way to think of it is as the parent document. So when you create a sales order, its parent is the customer's quotation. All the key info, the customer's name, the products, the quantities, it's all automatically inherited directly from that parent. No retyping necessary. And this right here is the absolute crucial point. Data is copied, it is not re-entered. This super simple principle is revolutionary because it eliminates the single biggest source of errors in any business process: human beings typing things into a keyboard. Information from sales flows flawlessly to shipping and then on to accounting without anyone having to type it all in again. And here you can actually see that unbroken chain in action. The first inquiry becomes the sales order. That order then tells the warehouse what to ship using a delivery document. The delivery document tells accounting what to bill. And that billing document creates the final accounting entry. Every step is just a reaction to the one before it, creating this single, fully traceable story for every sale. Okay, so we've got this beautiful, integrated process running in the background. That's great. But how do you, as a user, actually see it all? How do you check the status of an order whenever you want? Well, this is where the system gives you an all-access pass. The key is a feature called Process Flow, and it's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's a live, visual map that shows you every single connected document for a sale. It is your personal window into that order's entire journey, from the beginning to the very end. With this one tool, you can instantly see an order's entire history, check its current status, has it shipped yet, has it been billed, and trace every single connection between the documents. So instead of hunting through emails and spreadsheets, you get one clear picture. For anyone in sales or customer service, this kind of visibility on demand is an absolute game changer. So all of this, the linked documents, the process flow, it's not just about being efficient. It's about building toward one ultimate goal, a complete 360-degree view of your business. And this leads us to what is probably the single most important benefit of this entire system. And here it is. The number one takeaway from all of this is creating a single source of truth. When data flows seamlessly like this, everybody is working with the exact same information. Your sales team, your warehouse, your finance department, they are all looking at the same up-to-the-minute reality. And what that means is there are no more arguments about whose spreadsheet is right. There are only facts. So, I'll leave you with this to think about. If you had a perfect real-time view of every single sales story in your organization, from that first hello to the final payment, what could you achieve? What new possibilities would that kind of clarity unlock for your business?
All right, welcome.